Hello everyone and welcome back to another presentation by Bud and Makram. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how to crack a WEP access point, and from what we've learned, it actually seems pretty easy. Alright, so a little introduction. This presentation we're going to go ahead and walk through some very simple ways to crack it, and again this is built on just very basic skills because apparently the WP was cracked back, I want to say 2003, 2004 when WPA2 came out, or WPA and then it became WPA2. Alright, so what's WEP? So WEP a WEP key is a security code used for on Wi-Fi networks. WEP keys allow a group of devices on a local network, such as my home network, everyone's home network, some universities as well, to exchange encoded messages with each other, hiding the contents of the messages. A WEP key is a sequence of hexadecimal digits. These digits include the numbers 0 to 9, letters A to F, and again we have a few examples for you. They could be short, they could be long, they can be different variations. Alright. And some of the most popular tools for cracking a WEP is AirSnort, which it looks like it's the most popular tool for decrypting WEP encryption on Wi-Fi 802.11b network. It's free on Windows and Linux. AirCrack is another popular wireless, and this one will do 802.11a, b, and g. And it can do WP and WPA, and I believe the WPA is only for the shorter passwords. It can do the longer, but I believe it takes a little bit more time. And then there's the WP attack. It's an open source Linux tool for breaking the 802.11. This tool performs an active dictionary attack by testing millions of words to find the network key. Only a working WLAN card is required. And again, these are all very simple to use and easy to crack. Alright, and right here we just have the website listed for them, where you can go yourself to take a look. And again, hacking to other people's networks is not the most legal thing, and you probably should avoid it. But it just cracks me up on how simple it is. So again, that's WP, some of the things we can use to crack it. We're now going to go ahead and talk about the WPA or the WPA2 and what they are and how we can improve upon them. Alright, and go ahead, Makram.
Okay, hello everybody. WPA or WPA2, it is a standard Wi-Fi protect access. It creates to provide a stronger security and to be able to be cracked, by the way, if we have a short password. If a long emphasized or password is used, these protocols are virtual uncracked able. So even though with a good password or phrase, unless you really know what you're going with your network wireless, so it can be cracked as well, but it's a little bit stronger. It's a little bit information about WAP and WAP2. When a user uses wireless internet, they generate what are called data packets. These packets are transmitted between the wireless NIC and NIC card and the wireless access point via radio waves or whenever the computer is connected with the access point. So first of all, so you must locate the wireless signal, and then this can be done by using default Windows tool. You have to view an available wireless network at least not far than a mile, and has to be stronger. More useful tool include the NetTumbler and Kismet. So has an advantage over the other because it can pick up wireless signals that are broadcasting their SSID. So second, once you locate a wireless network, you can connect it uh, um, you can connect to it unless it's using authentication or encryption. So if it is using authentication, sorry, or encryption, then the next step would be to use air snort. So a tool for saving that out is cracking WEP keys. So if you go to that air snort and know about it, is must. So air snort must gather about 5 to 10 million packets before it can even begin to crack wireless key. This can be or could take anywhere between a few minutes to few 2 minutes or to few weeks, depending on how many packets are being generated. It is a small number of people are using that network, and it will most likely take weeks. So um, so talking about as a third type of once Air Snort has recovered enough packets, it will then go to work on reading and capture information gathered from the packets and crack or cracks keys giving you the access. So other tools such as Copilot or can use dictionary files to crack hard WPA keys. So yeah. Do you gonna? But do you want to go to that prevent
Oh yes,
your
of course.
network? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So again, with all these programs that can hack your WP, WPA2, and regular WPA, you want to take as many steps as you can to protect your personal network. Um, so the first thing you want to do is to not broadcast your SSID. That's just the name of your router or the wireless network that you're on. This can usually be done just by going into the router and just clicking a little box saying, hey, hide this from everyone. And then when your friends or family come over, you just type in the name of your network and you'll be able to hook it up then. And again, there's still programs out there that can still find it, but it's just a first step. And again, when you get routers, you want to go into them and actually change the router name, the password. It's suggested not to use your family name, but to use something a little bit longer, something not connected to your family, so that way people can't guess your password. If your equipment supports WPA or WPA2, use it because the WPA2 has better encryption and is much harder to decrypt it. And again, with passwords, always with passwords, make them as long as you can. Letters, numbers, symbols, different variations, change them regularly just to keep things safe. And always check for updates to your router. Sometimes there might be a backdoor still open on your router. Sometimes people have cracked it and are able to get into certain types of routers. And if you keep it updated, the manufacturer will be able to close those backdoors to stop the hacking and to make your router a little bit safer. And sometimes if they're a little bit older and are out of date, they'll just release a new update that can fix most problems. And again, when you're not home, your family goes on vacation, go ahead and just turn it off. They can't get into your network if the network isn't up. And that'll save a lot of information, a lot of time. Alright. So unfortunately there is no such thing as 100% security when using wireless networks, but just taking a few simple steps will make it harder for the average person to break into your network. Again, the hacker geniuses, there's nothing that can stop them. We've read so many stories on that. It's fun reading about them, but also scary at the same time. Alright, but thank you everyone for listening to our presentation. We hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully the next time we'll be able to do a little bit better, but we're proud of what we've done so far. Alright, thank you everyone and have a wonderful day.